everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome to an unboxing of the orange kind. You might have watched my previous vlog where we went to Wales. If you didn't, I've popped it in the description box down below. You can go and catch up on that vlog because it was a blooming lovely vlog. I absolutely loved watching that back, and it's just so nice to have those men's. But in this video, I rushed down to London to pick up the item that I mentioned in that video. So to just give a little bit of like clarity, I got the black Hermes jumping boots for Christmas from my husband, and that was my first ever time going into store and picking something up basically. And I think Ali vlogged it over on his channel, so if you want to watch it, you can go and watch it there. And from then I made my wish, which was my first purchase from store. I obviously have my Cellier purchase there, and a couple of months after we went into store, my wish came true. And basically I wanted the boots in tan as well, because honestly these are my most worn pair of boots ever, like my most worn. I live in my Hermes jumping boots, and I really like how versatile they are. You can kind of dress them up with the Kelly locks that they obviously come with, but you can take them off and just have a really beautiful classic jumping boot basically. You guys might remember that I purchased some antique riding boots with the boot inserts to go by my front door, and it's so funny because the Hermes ones are so similar to those boots, and they look really nice side by side. Anyway, the moment that I saw that these had come out in a tan colour, I was like, oh, I'm tempted. And I just, do you know what? I really like these boots a lot. They're really elegant, nice and fitted, and as much as they are obviously a expensive luxury purchase, luxury purchases aren't going to make you happy. I feel like this is becoming the slogan of my channel. These purchases don't make you happy, okay? They might fill you with a little bit of butterflies and get you excited and give you moments of like joy, but we all know that happiness comes from within and comes from very small things in life. So hence why I enjoy things like gardening and journaling and really just simplistic things like that. But I also have a penchant for luxury handbags, and especially luxury handbags and shoes. So for me, this was, they're just lovely. And I do love myself some Hermes shoes. So without further ado, without any more rambling, I thought let's get into the box. And what I'm aiming to do with this video is to obviously show you the items that I love. Hopefully I'll be able to find some similar styles for other budgets, in case you guys are looking for some riding boots for the autumn season, because we are coming into autumn. So hopefully I'll be able to make some suggestions in the description box down below. I also want to style these particular boots up as many ways as I possibly can, whether that's casually or whether that's really quite dressy, just to show you how much I really get the wear out of these. I know you'll see them on my channel a lot, but for me personally, these really are quite versatile. I can wear them with leggings and a jumper and still feel really put together. So fingers crossed I can inspire you with some outfits and potentially show you some other options if the Hermes boots are not for you. With all that said and done, I think we should get into the bag. So I ordered these online, and you know what, the thing that I was really happy about was I spoke to my SA at Hermes, and she was like, you can come into store and you can order them in store, but they will be delivered to your house, because they didn't have them in store, they only had them online. And so I went into store after I had my hair done the other day, and she actually said to me, she was like, if you see something that you love online, just order it. Like, you don't have to rush into London for it to go on your account, because in England we don't, like, that's not what we do. We don't go by your purchase history. And I think that they're basically wanting people to feel a bit more comfortable about going into store, in terms of like thinking that you're not going to get a bag just because you don't lay down loads of money. And that was something that I had a real misconception of. I thought that you had to spend loads and loads of money and like buy blankets and cushions and all of these items that, quite honestly, they're not really for me, just in order to get bags. And it doesn't work like that. And I said to her, I was like, thank you so much for being so honest, because I have so many misconceptions, and I'm sure that there are so many other people that have misconceptions. So it was nice for you to let me know that. Anyway, without further ado, so it's all boxed up very, very nicely and prettily, and it arrived next day delivery, I think. Kind of, like 48-hour delivery. And now you're gonna notice that the hardware on this is not the same as the other hardware that I have in this color. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. So these are, now what color did she say that these are? This is a different color. So this color is natural. So this is the natural color, whereas my Birkin is in shade full. I don't really stick to one particular shade of tan. They all kind of look very similar next to each other. It's like trying to get the same version of gold. You just can't do it. So I just swim in the tan waters of fashion, and if I think that they're lovely and I think that they're an addition to my tan edit that I have, then I go with them. And when I saw these in exactly the same shape as the black ones, I was obsessed. They are the most flattering boots ever. Like, that is a given, and the more you wear them, the better they look. Like, they just look more kind of authentic and loved, and it shows how durable they are. And just to show you the difference, if I was to pop it next to my Birkin, so it's slightly richer, which is perfect. When they're not side by side, you don't really notice the difference. This is more of like a muted tan, and this has a real kind of like oof richness to it. But so does my Birkin. I love it. Again, I have a different tan in the Legends sandals as well. So this is slightly darker, again, slightly more muted. So this is basically what I mean when I say that none of my tans really match, but they all just kind of match anyway. So the only difference with these boots, because obviously I have my Prada like knee-high boots, is that these have the palladium hardware. I would have loved these in gold. They don't come in gold just yet. Fingers crossed they do in the future. But I don't always wear my straps anyway. So if I was to wear these with my Birkin, I would remove the locks and just wear them as the plain boots. To be honest, I wear them most without the locks because I have the belts, the bags. Having the boots felt like sometimes it might be a little bit too much unless I'm wearing a really muted tone outfit. So that's the left boot. And that is the right boot. I love the detailing. I love the detailing to the back of these. Like, everything is just so simplistic, but the details are so perfect. And they're comfortable, they're durable, and they are the perfect autumnal boot. I am over the moon. They also come in ankle versions. They also come in heeled versions. I haven't gone for the heeled versions because I don't feel like they look like the jumping boot, but with heels. Like, I would love this style, but with the heel. So now that I've showed you those, like I said, I will link lots of different variations of jumping boots in the description box down below, so hopefully there will be some there for your budget. And now let's get into the outfit. So I've gone full Ralph Lauren vibes for the first outfit. I've kept the buckles on because just to show you what they look like on, because I do feel they do make such a difference to the boot. They really do kind of zhuzh them up a little bit, but I'm partial to the understated style as well, and especially if I'm going to be wearing it with my Birkin, which I think is going to go really nicely. But obviously I have an edit of some tan bags, and I love the fact that even my beach bag goes with them, so I can still use this as a beautiful holdall for everyday use, which I think is really lovely. But I am going to remove the buckles just to show you how versatile they are without them, so that I don't have to worry about matching everything up. But perhaps one day I'll have a tan bag with palladium hardware as well. So for this, I am wearing the dreamiest pair of JODPHURS. These are designed to perfection, if I do say so myself. They are such an incredible fit, like in every sense of the word. They're so high-waisted, so they're really, really flattering. They pull you in and they just look perfect tucked into boots. Just an outfit maker on their own. I wear these for dog walks, but then I will also wear them styled up in a very Ralph Lauren-esque way. I just think they're so good and they're so comfortable, and they can just be worn so many different ways. So I've teamed it with a very understated white linen shirt. I've popped a cable knit jumper for the transitional period over my shoulders, and then teamed with tan accessories. So the key thing here is versatility, and I look for versatility in not just my shoes or my bags or my accessories, but also the pieces in my wardrobe. I want to get as much wear out of each piece as possible. So you're going to see the same pieces used and styled differently as well throughout this. So I've kept my JODPHURS on because I think that they are absolutely perfect, and they are great for layering up under knitwear as well. So I've gone for a large knitted cable knit cardigan. I have cinched it in with a belt, and it is my Hermes belt, but you can not cinch it in if you want to. I know that some people don't like that I cinch things in. It's just how I feel comfortable. But if you don't want to, you don't have to do that. This to me is such a great like pub lunch outfit. You've got boots, comfortable leggings, a cozy jumper. I've also teamed it with my Adenola crop tops. These are a godsend in themselves. Like, I am fully obsessed. I've ordered every single color because they are so perfect for wearing with high-waisted trousers like these, but you don't have to tuck them in so that you get bulk or anything like that. They are perfect. So for me, just getting that cami feel that I can layer up underneath items of knitwear, they are perfect for. Again, tonally, this is very much my vibe, those richer tan tones, a nice amount of texture from the cable knit, and then some cleanliness from the leggings and the top, just to kind of bring it back. But the boots to me are obviously, and the bag, the star of this show, and I love this outfit because I feel all kinds of cozy. So you may recognize this outfit from a similar outfit I styled up for my campaign. You might have seen it on social media. This is with the beige leggings, with this kind of beautiful butterscotch colour, and with one of the blouses from my collection. This is the pin tuck blouse, and this just makes a very, very Downton Abbey feeling outfit. I definitely always reference her, but I feel like Lady Mary Crawley in this, and it makes me very happy. Obviously I've teamed the boots with this as well, again showing the versatility in these leggings and the boots as well. I love this because I feel like it gives me a really nice shape. I feel like it flatters me nicely, but I also feel really, really comfortable, and I love a white blouse, so for me this is obviously teamed with the tan accessories, but obviously I have other tan bags that I'm able to use. And in fact, one of the bags that I really love turning to make a change from my Hermes is this Carolina Herrera one, because this still has those very much equestrian vibes as well, and it's got the contrast stitching, which is something that I really, really love on leather accessories in like a tan shade. The boots have the contrast stitching around the sole, so I really, really like that. But this is a great purchase because I also love that it's not overly branded in the same way that Hermes is quite subtly branded, obviously aside from the belts with the big H's, but they just have this embossing and it's really quite subtle. The same can be said for this particular Carolina Herrera bag, and I use this so much more than I ever imagined. I didn't think I was like a Carolina Herrera bag person until I owned this one. And just a quick addition of one of the new pieces from my collection again. This is the latest in the story of the sleeveless blazers that we do. And quite honestly, this is my favourite ever. I can't believe how perfect this is. The craftsmanship that's gone into this makes me very happy. And the fact that it can be so easily worn in different ways. This actually comes as like almost a full suit, and styles up over the blouse that I just showed you so perfectly and gives an added dimension. Still feels very sort of Ralph Lauren vibe. Also makes me feel smart. Cinched in, which I love, and I've added a belt to go with it as well. So you can wear it lots of different ways as well. This particular way is another way. You can also wear this undone so that you can see the details of the pin tuck blouse. Let me know in the comments which way you prefer, because I can't decide whether I prefer it done up or whether I prefer it open. I love seeing the detail of this blouse underneath, so let me know. But again, just showing you the way that these pieces can be styled up differently with just slight additions to make a really lovely outfit. And for when the cold weather really starts to move in, this beautiful coat is the perfect shade of oatmeal to complement the tan and richer tones. It means that it's got enough detail to it and enough texture to contrast against the tan as well, to kind of hold its own, because this coat is by far, I think, one of the most incredible quality pieces that we've ever put into one of my collections. This could be Burberry, and I won't hear otherwise, because it is absolutely stunning, and I can't wait to wear this throughout the whole season. And I had it in mind for this entire outfit, like this look, these tones, these lighter, still quite neutral tones, but not being too dark and depressing a little bit before winter comes in. I'm all about the autumnal hues in this particular video. And this coat lends itself perfectly. It can be thrown on over dresses as well, and the boots can be styled with the dresses, and I just think it is wonderful and completely timeless. So we are switching things up a little bit now and moving away from the JODPHURS. I've gone for a sort of like not tartan skirt, but it's got a really nice tweed feel to it, or maybe a houndstooth even. Really nice earthy colours. A little bit of a kilt style. I've teamed it with a cashmere roll neck and an oversized chunky knit cable knit cardi. The boots obviously doing the most, and the bag complementing things, but I wanted to give a completely different feel to this outfit, so let me know in the comments what you think. So I'm changing things up again for some autumnal florals, and that I think is going to be the saying of the season, because I am fully obsessed with autumnal florals. I just think they are so beautiful, and definitely something that we're not leaving in spring. We're not leaving the florals in spring anymore, they're coming with us. And if you find a really good autumnal floral, it will complement the tones that you usually wear perfectly, because you can get something along the same kind of colour palette, which I have done here. I love those richer tones, and this dress encapsulates all of those things. So teamed with the new boots in my wardrobe, this works perfectly. And obviously you can add tights at a later date, and one thing I really like to do is add a cardigan as well, just in case I need an extra layer. And then as the season progresses, coats work just as well over dresses like this, because most of my coats are single tone, so it doesn't clash or contrast too much with the floral prints. So it works really well. I'm thinking that oatmeal coat is going to look perfect with this, but whatever. But I hope you like this one, and this dress also comes in a midi version, so super exciting. Double pleat trousers and boots for me is one of my favourite things to wear. I always find it really flattering and really comfortable. This roll neck is definitely a transitional piece and something that you'll probably want to layer up throughout the season, but it's super flattering, and again it's in this really lovely oatmeal shade, which is such an easy one to style up, especially with the tan accessories. And I find that this outfit for me is something that I turn to all the time, whether or not I change the top to a shirt, add a like over the shoulder jumper just to kind of luxe it up a little bit. But this is a bit of a fail safe, and I'm so happy to see that double pleat trousers are basically really on trend at the moment, but something that is super flattering and timeless as well, because you can't really go wrong with suiting. Suiting really does elevate an outfit so much, and I personally love a little bit of an addition of that into my wardrobe or into my outfits, and I think this is really lovely. And finally, just to show you that you don't have to shy away from the darker colours when wearing richer tones, I love a little bit of black leather thrown in there to change things up, basically, whether that's an A-line skirt or a fuller one here. This is actually not leather, this is a faux leather, and I got this for like nothing from, I think it's from Nasty Gal, and it's such a great basic piece because it just looks so beautiful styled up with blouses, with knitwear, boots, heels. It's a great one to have as a bit of a staple, and always looks so much more expensive than it actually is. I love this outfit in terms of like if I was to go to meetings or something in London, this would be such a great one because I'd be comfortable. And I look like I've made an effort, but still very much true to my style in the same breath. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I would love for you to rate all of the outfits that I've styled in this out of 10. Just 10 being the best, and 1 or 0 being the worst. Let me know what you think and which one was your favourite. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed this video and the format. Hopefully I have inspired some outfits into your autumn wardrobe. If you have, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to tag me on Instagram in your outfits as well, because I love to see a little Lydia inspired outfit. But other than that, hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!